Now let's take a look at your odds to win the 2019 Super Bowl. That'll be Super Bowl 54 from MyBookie.ag. Like I said, one of the very few things, maybe the only thing I'm not a fan of on the MyBookie.ag site, or a feature I wish they would have, is where you could click and it could put it in the order of the odds from, the favorite to the biggest underdog, etc. But the New England Patriots are plus 400. And the team that they lost to in Super Bowl 53, the Philadelphia Eagles, are plus 750. And then the team from across the state, in the western part of the state, the Pittsburgh Steelers, just behind at plus 800. You'll remember the Steelers were my preseason favorite to win the Super Bowl last year, but of course they had that disastrous finish, but they are very reasonable. Also the Green Bay Packers. They are plus 750. Aaron Rodgers should be back fully healthy. So they are the teams that are among the favorites. The Dallas Cowboys, remember this time last year, they were among the favorites, but off of a so-so year, hopefully for them anyway. They won't have any key players get suspended or injured, but they might be pretty good at 13-1. And I should say that these odds are based on $100 per bet. So, for example, the Carolina Panthers, you bet $100 on the Carolina Panthers. They win the Super Bowl, you win $1,800, or the equivalent of 18-1, or the Dallas Cowboys, as we said, would be the equivalent of 7-1, in Green Bay 15-2, but again, based on $100 per bet. The Houston Texans might be a half-decent long shot, of course, if they can get Deshaun Watson back healthy. A lot of quarterbacks not only have had the so-called sophomore jinx, but have certainly struggled to come back from injury, so that's the question mark there. The Indianapolis Colts, look, they're going to have some high draft picks this year. Can they finally get Andrew Luck healthy? Maybe they're a pretty good flyer at plus 4,000. There's Jacksonville Jaguars. They clearly have a great defense with Saxonville. But Blake Bortles, although he took some major strides, is he really that good? Jared Goff and the LA Rams, are they ready to take even the next step at plus 1,500? Minnesota Vikings, a mere 11-1, and certainly when we file this report, these odds, it's not even etched in stone who their starting quarterback will be. Of course, in the case of the Philadelphia Eagles, it looks like Carson Wentz will likely miss the first few weeks of next year, but certainly should be back by playoff time. And I hear they're pretty good without Carson Wentz. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, arguably the most disappointing team in the NFL last year. So, usually teams that are coming off of disappointing years are good bets the next year against the spread. Tampa's one of those teams that wouldn't be surprised if they're a solid team against the spread, and they could be undervalued at plus 4,000. Yeah. You bet $100 on Tampa Bay to win it all at plus 4,000 at MyBookie.ag. As we said, please use that promo code of Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. And that not only shows the support of these videos and podcasts where we give free picks, subscribe to us, our YouTube page, and make sure you get our picks at offshoreinsiders.com. But MyBookie.ag, use promo code Duffy. Not only do you show the support for the podcast, but what do you get out of it? You're going to get the largest sign-up bonus that they do have. So you deposit $1,000, you'll have a 50% sign-up bonus. You'll have $1,500 that you can bet with tonight at MyBookie.ag using the promo code Duffy. And, of course, the place to go for the best picks is always offshoreinsiders.com.